All right. Hello, everyone. I'm just setting up here. Give me a moment. Got to get everything set up on my end. So thanks for being patient. It's good to see you guys again. All right. Hello, everyone. It's been far too long. So let me get into here I am. All right. And where is my Zoom? Here we go. Thanks for all your patience. It's been a little bit. It's been a minute. Okay, here I am. Camera's on. There we are. Thanks, everyone. It's been a minute since we've been live, so I had to kind of get back into the swing of things. Hopefully everyone can hear me pretty well. Let me know in the chat. I'm not seeing the chat yet, but I know you guys will come on soon. Let's see. Let me know when you're here. I see some folks watching. All right. Let me know when you guys are here. Let me know that you can see me, you can hear me, because we are going to just get started pretty much right away. You guys write something? Oh, we can hear you. Thank you. There's always this delay, even though I kind of don't want it to delay. And I click the button that there is no delay. There's always this delay. So hello, John. Hi, Shell. I know there's more people that are going to be jumping on. Julie, hi, love. Thank you. Okay, good. All right. So I kind of overbooked myself today. So I have a hard stop right before 11 because I have my next call at 11. And I normally don't do that, but that's okay. We have plenty of time. So if this is your first time, welcome. Let me just move this. I like to get everything. There we go. I'm kind of picky on how I have my camera and where I could see your comments set up. Because I want to see what you guys are saying more than anything. So I have to move everything accordingly. So bear with me here. It just makes me feel more like I'm talking directly to you when I get all this right. Okay, there we go. All right, thank you. Okay, it has been a minute since I've been live. Life happened and it's been far too long and I've missed you guys. So welcome back. If you've been with me for a long time and if this is your first time, welcome. I'm so glad to be in this space with you. I'm excited to clear the energy for this year. I don't know about you, but has it been intense? Like, I feel like we're just coming out of January. Like, I know there's been a lot of jokes. I'm like, Lori, hi, love. Oh my gosh, Lori. I feel like, there's been a lot of jokes about like, is it still January? And it felt like that until recently. And it's like, I'm clearing the energy around this year. And I know there's a lot going on, with the 3D and the 5D, and I think we're all feeling it. So I'm finally at a place where I'm like, okay, let's clear this because we need to move forward into abundance and to like creating the life that we want. And I feel like we've been on like, for me anyways, it feels like there's been a lot and it's been good, but it's also been like, does it feel like we're like kind of moving through mud? Is it just me? Actually, I know it's not just me because a lot of people have been saying that. So anyways, hi, I've missed you too. Thank you. Yeah, the intensity is overwhelming. That's a great way to put it. It has been like overwhelmed. So, okay, I just want to welcome you. For those of you, if this is your first time, you're going to hear me clear my throat a lot. That's me clearing energy. So I'm not sick. It's just it's one of the things that happens physically when I clear energy. So the more energy I'm clearing, the more you're going to be hearing me clearing my throat. So it happens as soon as I get on a call with anybody, whether it's getting on a group call with all of you or, my membership call or anything, I'm just like clearing right away, clearing. So just so you know, that's what's going on. Okay. One thing, totally feel it. I know, right? The intensity, it's been crazy. So I'm hoping to come live more often now that things are settling down in my life. And I think just energy feels like it's moving forward again. But I've had to do a lot of clearing in order to be able to hold the space for this. So thanks for your patience. I do like to come live once or twice a month. And it's been, I haven't come live this year at all. So I've missed you guys. Okay. Woo. So hopefully you're here with me the whole hour. One thing I do want to announce is tomorrow, for those of you who know I have a membership, and there's a hack to get into free. So I want to announce this right away for those of you who are here right now. It is March 11th at 10 a.m. And tomorrow in 24 hours, I have a membership call March 12th at 10 a.m. It's Pacific time. So I'm in California, USA, if you're not from here. I do a 24-hour free trial. And tomorrow at this time, I will be doing a live call, which means if you sign up for the free trial, you get to get into the call for free. The reason this is important and the reason I want as many people there as possible, and I don't care if you cancel after the first 24 hours, it's fine. I think my system doesn't charge you until after it's over 24 hours and you have an opportunity to cancel. So either way. Okay. Tomorrow I'm dropping in money. Tomorrow is our money call. So I don't do this all the time, but tomorrow is a big money day on the membership call. So if you're already in the membership, you're going to get that. If you're not, and you want to try it out, please do it for free. I don't care. Like that's my hack to get in for free. Join, I have the link, or Lori might have the link, but here is the link really quick. And then we're going to just jump right into clearing the energy. But it's just something I wanted to share with you guys. Paste, go. Okay. So that's how to get into my membership for free for tomorrow to get on the call around dropping in more money. So I love doing that. And you can do it every month, not every month. My team will find it. And, I have had somebody try to like do the membership again and again. I'm like, just join or don't, it's not expensive. Depending on where you are in the world. So I will say for those of you who are in a different world, different country where the exchange rate is not at all equal, just reach out to me. Just reach out to me. That's all I'll say. Just email me. Okay. So thank you, Lori. Yeah. So if you guys want to drop in more money tomorrow, we will be doing an intense astral therapy to literally bring in more money. Last year's call was intense. I kid you not. I get this email from this woman who was on the membership, still is in the membership. And I asked them to create like, how much do they want to drop in? And she was like, I can't remember what she said. It's written, she did it. It's on my testimonial page, but, I can't remember what she wanted, but she was like, I don't know, like 75,000. And it was something, you have to go look, don't quote me on it, but it was something like 6 hours later, she dropped in like 60,000 or 90,000 or something. Some money just came in. She was like, oh my God, that worked. So I can't guarantee it, but it was one of those funny things. And I got several emails and notifications around people getting, a certain amount of money rather quickly. So can't guarantee it. But it does. Yeah. You remember that call? It was intense. So we're doing that again tomorrow. I normally do it in January, but again, January felt like 15 years and I wasn't ready. And I don't think anybody else was. So today I want to clear the energy, lighten it for everybody, invite you on tomorrow's money call for free. Get in for free. Again, I don't care if you cancel. I really don't. I just want you there. So do the 24-hour thing. And then if you don't like it, cancel. If you do like it, stay. Okay. Enough said. All right. Oh my gosh, it's so good to be back in this space with you guys. I've missed you. Lots have been going on in my life, my personal life. And so I haven't been able to be here with you, but I am committed to being in this space. It just, sometimes I have to take care of me and my family first. Okay. All right. So just tuning into all of you guys here, tuning into even more of you on the replay. How I do that, I don't know. It's just something I do. People have asked me how. I'm like, I just see around the bend of time. I don't know. For me, it's just like a natural thing I do. So if you're on the replay, I have you. I feel you. Woo, there's a lot of you on the replay. Feeling you guys, even today, later today. Okay. So deep breath, everybody here. And there's some nerves on the replay. All of you people, I feel some big nerves. Just take a breath. I feel you. It's okay if you're asleep right now on the live. You're not missing anything. I got you. Okay. I got you. I feel like some people get nervous, like, oh no, you're getting everything. I feel you. All right. So can we just start over and have it be January? We're just starting again. So, because that's what I feel like. So I'm just going to be clearing the energy around this year, but really moving us forward. So we need to be thinking of like, what do we want this year to be about? January, I was really called to like not create yet. And I'm really quick at manifesting. I teach people to manifest. I'm really fast at that. And I was like, oof, backing off. Like, I'm not ready yet. I don't think we as a collective were quite ready. We were still like, there's a lot of going on between the sort of that separation, that pull between the 3D and the 5D, as those of us are stepping into the 5D reality. And some people are sort of staying in the 3D. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Right. And it's intense because some of us have friends and family that are pulling and staying in the 3D, and they're kind of like, come on, stay with us. And we're like, sorry, I gotta go. And there's this weird, have you guys felt that weird sort of pull between the 3 and 5D within your family, within your community, your friends? Have you felt that? That's part of the intensity happening. And I feel like things that are happening that are just happening life, it just feels like it's exponentially more intense, whatever it is. So I've been talking to a lot of people that have been feeling that, and I myself have been going through that as well. So that's just what we're going through as people who are sort of ushering in and leading that higher consciousness into the earth's reality. It's a lot. We're human too. We're in these physical bodies. Like, as much as I can talk about how we're not from here, we're incarnating from higher realms, like we're here and we have physical bodies. And it's intense sometimes. So it's okay if you've been feeling it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Love the comments. Thank you. So let's get into this. So first, I just want to almost like create a beautiful space. And you're going to hear me use light language. If you haven't been on my live, I don't know who's new, but if you're new, you're going to hear me speak in light language. What is light language? Light language is a frequency. It is almost like energy in frequency. If you know my story, if you've seen any of my YouTube interviews or whatever, or if you've read my book, I'm so sorry, but how do we join tomorrow's money call? Just join. There's a link Lori has put in, I've put in, join it for free, do the 24-hour trial. You'll get an email immediately, and that has tomorrow's link. I do not always do that every month, but this one is important because I want you all to be making more money. Because we live in this world where it's like, especially as energy healers, light workers, light beings, star seeds, sometimes it's hard. Like it's heavy. This world is heavy. It's dense. And it's hard for some of us to be abundant because it's so dense. And it's like we can't shine that intergalactic light all the time because we're like, we have jobs. Well, I'm not a believer in that. I believe that all of you should be highly abundant in all areas of your life, wealth, love, romance, financial abundance, health, like every area that you can think of. Friendships, I want you abundant in all areas. Now, and it's hard as a light being, even to have friendships sometimes because we're not on the same wavelength as everybody. So we have to find those people. And that's why I started the collective membership is there's literally a collective of people who are here ushering in a higher age. And we're doing a lot of work in order to expand our own consciousness and then bring up people that we're here to bring up. So anyways, that's how you get in. Sign up. I don't care if you do the 6 month or the 1 month, cancel afterwards. I really, it's fine. Really. People are like, I'm sorry, I have to cancel. I'm like, I don't care. Like, come for free, do the live. I just want to play with you all. But the reason I don't do the live abundance on YouTube is because Astral Therapy is intense. It's my creation. I'm the founder of it. I created it based on my experience of staying conscious between lifetimes and being able to travel into the higher realms. And when I do an Astral Therapy, the way I put it is you gotta sign up for it. You gotta want it. Like you need to know what you're signing up for and do it. I don't care if you're getting in for free. I just need to know that I have basically your consent that you're like, yeah, let's do this because it's deep and it can be intense. So I need you guys to want it. And that's why I do it this way. Okay. So I'm just going to add you guys, kind of create a beautiful workspace portal, as I put it. Not really a portal because we're not going anywhere right now, but I'm just going to create this sort of field of energetic boundaries and protection. It's like putting you all in a beautiful bubble using light language. You'll hear me clear energy through that. Light language is something that I remember hearing the light language of the universe in between my lifetimes as if a song or a chant of all of the realms were singing at once. It was beautiful. And so I came back I won't even say bilingual. I speak a lot of the light languages and I open people's light languages as well. And I use light language to heal, to protect, to draw in abundance or whatever I want. So it's been a lot of fun. Okay. Okay, just encircling all of you. Yes, even on the replay. Yes, even in the future. I see you. You're not missing anything. If you're watching this a year from now, I see you. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, beautiful. Just taking a collective deep breath for me. And as you exhale, just drop down into your body, just feeling the weight of your body. Some of you might have a headache, a stomach ache, a backache. It's okay. I feel it. Some of you might be feeling great. You might be wide awake. You might be sleepy, depending on where you are in the world. Some of you have like little flus and colds. It's okay. You're human. Let's just drop down into our bodies right now. Let's just sink down, drop down with our breath, feeling our belly expand, taking in another inhalation, feeling that air come in through our nostrils. And exhaling through your mouth. Maybe a collective deep sigh. Again, inhaling through your nostrils. And exhaling with a deep collective sigh, just dropping in, anchoring in into your physical body, just noticing, yeah, I'm in this physical body. It can be a little heavy and dense, but you know what? There's also a lot of joy because you're in your soul and there's beauty in that. And we're all in the same boat, you know, everyone's in a different, you know, a lot of people are in different consciousness, but we're all here as souls, you know, when we have to have grace and compassion for ourselves. I think a lot of us are full speed ahead as light beings. And it's like sometimes we get slowed down. We've got to just drop into our body and take care of things, right? So I want to just provide that for you today and nourish you and just do a collective release. Beautiful. And just feeling safe in this space with this beautiful soul party container, this group, this public collective that we have right here, feeling safe in that light being, star seed, sisterhood, brotherhood. You guys are from different realms. Some of you are like neighbors. Some of you are from the same realm. But you all have that in common where you're like, yeah, I've been incarnating on a higher realm. This is like, this place is weird. Earth is crazy. And yet you're here to do something. You're not here to sit around and just, you know, enjoy the show. Like you're here to get to work. So just acknowledging that within yourself that yes, you're here, you're something special. You're not coming from ego. You're something special. It's okay. It's all right. That doesn't mean you have a big ego. It just means that you're aware of the work you have to do. Beautiful. Okay, there we go. Now I want you just to feel into what are you willing to release? Now, some of you don't get into the story. Some of you, I feel like the story is coming up right away. The story is the story is a lot. It gets layered. It gets to be a distraction. So like, if you could just think like overall, what am I releasing? Am I releasing guilt? Am I releasing shame? Am I releasing just general heaviness? Am I releasing illness? What are you releasing? What are you willing right now to step away from and release? What is that for you? Just maybe one word. You know, if you have a whole story and this whole dramatic thing that you're going through, which many of you do, it's totally fine. Just don't get into the story because it's going to distract me and you from the work we're doing right now. So if the whole thing is like, I'm releasing anger, I'm releasing frustration, and you know the whole story that's going on, I'm releasing shame, guilt, I'm releasing myself from holding back who I am. I'm releasing myself from stepping away from my truth. Right? Some of you have stepped away from truth because you felt held back, like, I have to stay back. I can't really release myself and be me. And some of you are just ready to release yourself in order to be fully you. Yeah, now you see where I'm going with this. So just releasing, what is that? What is that word? What is that word for you? It's different for everybody. Beautiful. And just acknowledging it. You're not doing anything yet. You're just like, okay, this is what I'm releasing. Okay, beautiful. Man, and then I'm going to do the work from here. So you can just sit back and relax right now. Whether you're lying down or sitting, it's totally fine. If you fall asleep, it's totally fine. Taking a deep breath for me. Ni le nakra ni la nakra bromina le nakra ni la nakra mi kravena le ni bromina le nakra me ni la nakra. And just, I want you to imagine some of you, you know, it doesn't matter where your clairs are. If you're clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, you don't have any clairs that you know of. I don't care. I work beyond the clairs, so I really don't care. So many people come to me and they're like, I can't hear, I can't see. I'm like, that's great. I don't care. I work on a different level than the clairs. So please don't worry if you don't feel like you see what I'm talking about. I work in visuals because a lot of people, at the very least, you can imagine it. So if you're imagining it, that's fine. If you're actually experiencing it, that's fine too. Okay. Just don't stress. I got your back. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. There you go. Yeah, settling in. So if you can imagine it like a movie, and some of you feel, some of you know, you just have this knowing, like an immediate knowing, or you just have this immediate feeling. That's great. That's actually, yeah, to me, it's faster. When I have the immediate knowing, it's fast. I know right away. And then after that, I can tell you what it looks like and I can explain through words. But the immediate knowing a lot of people have, and that's wonderful. I mean, that one's like, to me, the fastest one. So whatever it is for you, or if it's none of the above and you just want to use your imagination and follow along like a mental movie, that's totally fine too. Either way, I'm the one here doing the work, so don't worry about it. All right, beautiful. And just feeling into what it is you're letting go of, just that word, that essence of shame, guilt. I think I saw autoimmune disease, the fear, the anger, the guilt, stress, worry, just all of the stuff, the heaviness in general, or it's a specific issue, right? But what does that issue lead to? Is it anger? Is it fear? Is it frustration? I want you to simplify it. Is it just overwhelming stress? Is it a constant mind chatter that you're ready to let go of? Whatever that is for you, it's perfect. Beautiful. Just bringing that up to the forefront of your mind, just allowing that awareness, almost like you're looking at this whole situation through a window and the situation is outside the window and you're just like, oh yeah, there it is. It's not me, but I'm looking at it and there it is, right? Like it's separate from you right now. We can just separate the whole situation and look at it through the window and be like, okay, cool. And then you look on the other side of the window, you kind of look around, you're like, oh, wait, that's all the other stuff I've let go of in the past. And this one's like the one blaring at me right now. But look at all the other ones I've been able to let go of. And they're just like these tiny little things now. They feel like small. And it's the one that's front and center in our life that's maybe teaching us or guiding us or just, feels like it's, giving us a headache, whatever it is, the bane of our existence, right? It's not always fun. But this one feels big. And it's like, okay, well, so did something else 5 years ago, and look at it now. So we don't want to put too much energy into it because in 5 years, it won't even matter, right? Maybe it matters a little bit, but it's not going to be as big as it is right now. So beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. And I want you to imagine yourself just standing in a field, this beautiful field of light. Everything around you is white. Everything around you is light. Like you're just all of a sudden transported into this beautiful field of white light. For as far as you can see, it's just this beautiful, radiant white light. Nila nakanaha, brominala nakanaha, nila nakanaha. And you feel something coming towards you. It's not bad. It's just something. You just feel this energy coming towards you. It's a little dense. Actually, the closer it gets, it appears dense, but maybe it's not as dense as you feel, as you think. It's just sort of an energy coming at you, a light. And you notice this light is a little darker. It's not white. It has a different color. Maybe it's green, maybe it's blue, maybe it's turquoise, maybe it's kind of a gray blue, maybe it's sort of brown, black, gray, whatever it is. Just allowing that to come closer to you so you can really feel this light, feeling this essence. And as it comes closer and closer, kind of like it's floating towards you. Some of you might be seeing it as a ball. Some of you might be seeing it as like an oval, square, just like a blob of light. Or you just might be wanting to imagine it as a ball of light or kind of like a blob of light. It's not bad. It's just dense. It's just a weird density. It's not you. It doesn't belong to you. And the closer and closer this sort of dense light gets to you, the more you recognize this is the energetic field in which this drama is playing out. This is where the guilt, shame, blame, anger, frustration, sadness, illness, heaviness, density is. This is the energetic manifestation where you can see it. It's not always bad. It doesn't have to be black and bad. It's just not you. It's just dense. we don't have to put a story to it. We don't have to put judgment on it. It just is. It just is. It's there. And it's the physical, not really physical, but the energetic manifestation of what you've been going through. And yet, as you look down at your body, you see that you are made of this beautiful light. You are just this beautiful golden white light. And this thing outside of you, it's not you. It's never been you. It could never be you. Gosh, it feels like you sometimes, though, doesn't it? And yet it's not. It's just the thing you've been carrying around. It's the thing you've been going through because you haven't let it go. It's the energetic manifestation of the heaviness of the situation that doesn't even belong to you anymore. This situation may belong to somebody else. It may be somebody else's energy and thoughts and heaviness is intruding on you and entangling you. It could be your own thoughts, the negative loop you have going on that created this negative manifestation, but you, the soul, didn't create any of this. You, the soul, can't create this heaviness. The soul can only, we're light. You are light. The soul is enlightened. You're one with God. You're one with consciousness. You can't be heavy, but your human mind can create all kinds of interesting things, including this. All right, well, oops, we created it. Maybe we learned something from it. Maybe we're going to learn something from it. Maybe all we need to learn is that we're powerful enough to let it go. Maybe we don't have to overthink it. Maybe overthinking it has gotten us into this mess. Maybe when we overthink, we can overthink what we want and not what we don't want. So thank you, universe, for showing us what we don't want. Awesome. Wonderful. Great. Done with this one, right? We don't have to put a lot of energy into it, a lot of drama. All right. Now you know what the story is. You know what this thing is. Okay, cool. Now I want you to look down at this beautiful white golden body you're in. And some of you might see different colors. You might be feeling like you're shining this beautiful gold. Some of you might be shining like a green, an emerald green, whatever it is. It's really a beautiful, bright color that when you look down at your energy body, you're like, oh, this is me. I'm purple. I use white and gold because it's just the lightest and brightest. And that's how I see all of you as a collective, because that's how I can work with you, is just the white and gold light, that beautiful infinite ocean of God's love that I was at when I was in that ocean of God's love after I died in between lifetimes, right? So that's how I saw all souls. So that's how I see you. Beautiful. And as you look down, you see that there's sort of this small thread of connection between this blob of light, that's sort of denser light. There's just sort of a string. Maybe it's a cord, maybe it's a string. I like to just kind of, not give it too much credit. So just let's call it a string. We start getting into chords and all this stuff, and it just feels like big and monstrous, and it doesn't have to. But the meaning we put on it is the meaning we put on it. I'm going to clear it either way, so let's not put a big meaning on it. It's just sort of this string tethered to you, like a deflated balloon connecting to you. Instead of a balloon holding you up, it's like a balloon dragging you down, right? Some of it's a big balloon, like bigger than you. Some of it's just a small balloon that you're like, why do I even have this anymore? Some of it's just a balloon from 2025 where you're like, I thought it was going to be good. And instead it's like heavy and it's like carrying around like it's like a ball and chain instead of a balloon lifting you up. So just noticing that this is connected to you and just feeling in your body. Again, some of you are feeling it. Some of you are acknowledging it. Some of you are knowing it. Some of you are imagining it. Either way, it's fine. I want you to feel where this goes inside of you. Is it connected to your heart, your mind, your solar plexus? Is it connected to one of your root chakras, your second, third? Is it connected to any chakra? Is it just kind of all over, sort of encompassing you like a glove? Where is it on your body? And if you don't know, don't worry about it. I got you. Don't worry about it. But some of you want to know and you feel it. Maybe you've had heartburn. Maybe you've had like something where like, oh, that's what that is. I feel like this heaviness in my solar plexus. I've just been feeling like my mind will not shut up and it's connected to my mind. Maybe it's just all over like a glove and you're just ready to let go of it. I'm just feeling where that is. And just feeling and imagining again, whether you're knowing this, feeling it, seeing it, hearing it, whatever that experience is for you is fine. Or if you're having no experience and you're just following along in the movie of your mind with my words, that's perfectly fine. Again, I got you. Don't worry about it. I'm doing this. However, it's fun to imagine and follow along if you'd like to. Okay. There's too many people that hold themselves back because they don't see what I'm seeing. Don't worry about it. All right, beautiful. So I want you to imagine your hands filled with that beautiful light that you are, whether it's, emerald green, purple, yellow, gold, white, whatever that is. I want you to imagine your hands as you look down, they're filled with this light. It's like you're glowing, but your hands, the palm of your hands are just extra bright right now. They're so bright, like beams of light coming out of your hands. And as you reach down to where this string is attached to you, and we're going to start with a string. I know some of you, it's like, wait, no, it's a glove. Just pulling on it, just grabbing it and pulling and pulling and pulling and releasing it from your body, dropping it to the floor in front of you like spaghetti. It's just some of you might have to unhook it and just see if you need to sort of move your hands like you're unhooking it from you, dropping it to the floor. Others, you have to kind of pull and pull and pull like there's spaghetti, like it's way rooted inside of you, pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling, like all the way down to your toes, right? It's like all embedded in you, and you're just pulling and 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 just keep pulling and pulling until you feel like, it's released. And just keep doing that. Those of you who feel like, no, it's not one place, it's like everywhere. All right, I want you just to feel yourself, your hands glowing. Pulling it out didn't work. And I want you to feel your hands as if you're putting your hands towards your body, like you're facing the palm of your hands toward your heart and allowing that beam of light to penetrate into your heart, melting off this layer all over you, slowly moving your hands all the way down from your heart, all the way down into your abdomen, into your lower abdomen, pointing it down toward your legs, your knees, your calf muscles, all the way to your feet. Just burning off this glove of density, this sort of, I don't know what you call it, but I see it. Feels like it's gloved onto you, like tight. All the way down, melting it off. Imagining that light moving all the way through your body, clearing behind you, clearing the back of your body. Allowing that light now as you move your hands around your shoulders, clearing it off of your arms, all the way to your hands, your fingertips. Well, that's already burned off, hasn't it? Because the light's pouring through. And then moving to the other arm, the other shoulder, moving all the way down, burning it off on both sides. Now moving back into your heart, moving upwards towards your neck, clearing and clearing and clearing all of that density, melting it off from the front and back of your neck, moving up into your chin, your jaw, your nose, your eyes, the back of your head, all the way up to the top of your head, a little higher into your crown chakra. I'm just moving all that out. I'm just cleaning up the mess. Beautiful. And those of you who are where we're removing sort of the string as I was putting it, cord string, whatever it was, I want you to imagine your hands filling with that light all around you, your hands filled with light all around you, the light getting so bright. And just imagine your hands being able to melt and burn all the cords, the pile of cords, the pile of strings, and just watching it melt and burn in front of you as a light descends on it, burning and burning and burning and shifting and clearing all of that, clearing that density out of you. And now pointing your hands at that blob of light, that dense light, the energetic manifestation of what you're going through. It's not attached to you anymore. It's just like a thing, like, oh, it had no power. It never did. I want you to imagine yourself pointing your hands, because that's how powerful you are, pointing it at that light. And just allowing it to dissolve, allowing that light to slowly, slowly dissolve. And as you get to the core of this ball of light, the blob of light, the oval, rectangle, whatever this is, you start to see something light inside of it, like a beautiful white beam of light. Actually, I'm seeing like a long, almost like a needle shape. Like if a needle could stand up, I'm seeing this little sliver of light on the inside, and just keep clearing. Imagining it all clearing, or just imagine me doing it. If you don't feel like you can, I'm doing it, so it doesn't really matter. Me krovina let nekra ha nemerskana lekete kama ha mo krovina let nekra and just seeing now this light, just this beautiful light. The density is gone. It's gone. It's fading away. And now you just see this light. The true meaning behind what you were going through. There's no malice. There's no ill intention. It was teaching you. It was guiding you. Just this sliver of light. And the sliver of light has a message for you. And I want you to allow this message to wash over you. Why this happened. How you can forgive. Because it was always meant to be. Because if it wasn't meant to be, it couldn't have happened. There was something in it for you. We don't have to worry about what was in it for them or whatever happened. What was in it for you? No matter how tragic and dark and painful, it wasn't here just to hurt you. So what was in it for you? And just allowing this light to radiate at you, maybe speak to you in words, maybe speak to you in energy, maybe speak to you in overwhelming love. And I'm just going to start to share some of the messages I'm receiving, that I'm hearing, that are coming from this light for you. And you'll know when this is yours. This was here because you're ready to let go of the density. You had to step into the density in order to realize it's not you. I am the light. You are the light. We're no different. It was reflecting like a mirror, cleaning you off. This is who you really are. Stop playing small. Stop the nonsense. Stop acting so human. Stop getting involved with people who are too human for you. Find a people, find a tribe, find your people who are filled with light. You don't have to play with people who are dense anymore. You can keep them in your outer circle, but they're not your inner circle. Allowing yourself permission to step into the light with other light beings, with other star seeds, with other light workers. That's who you're surrounding yourself with. It won't work any other way. Yes, the other beings who are in the 3D, maybe they're your family, maybe they're your friends. You don't have to cut them off. Just they're not in your inner circle anymore. Your inner circle is going to get tight and small, and it's going to be filled with other light beings, other star seeds, other people that are from higher realms. Focus on that. Allow yourself the permission to move the people who are heavier into an outer ring, an outer circle. They're not your innermost, most sacred circle anymore. Move them out. Beautiful. That's what this was providing for you. Permission to say it's okay. Honestly, they won't even notice. They won't even notice. So don't worry about them. They won't even notice that they move from an inner circle to an outer circle, because it's where they're more comfortable. They're not comfortable being in the inner circle with you being so light. Move them a little bit farther away. They won't notice. All right. Because it's time to forgive. My gosh, you've been hanging on to this. This is for some other people. It's time to forgive. You've been hanging on to this for too long. Good Lord, let it go. Good Lord, you're dragging. This is the ball and chain. You're dragging around this ball, and it's heavier and heavier and heavier with each thought you've been carrying and adding to it. Let it go. It doesn't belong to you. It's over and done and overcooked and burnt to a crisp. My goodness, it's just a story in one life as a human. It sucked. It was painful. We don't like it, but let it go. Good Lord. Talk about kicking a dead horse or whatever the saying is. Like, terrible saying, I know, but literally, this thing is burnt to a crisp and gone and dead, and you're dragging it around. So here's the thing. Don't talk about your stories until you're standing on them. If you're still in it, it hurts. So we don't need to be talking about it unless you're doing some sort of therapeutic releasing around it. Let go of the story. I'm detaching it from you anyway, so, I'm going to do that. Letting go of that story. Or I'm just pulling it out of you because you haven't let it go. So I'm going to do it for you right now. And under that, feeling the forgiveness start to bubble up. Feeling the forgiveness, not around the people. I don't care about them. Forgiving yourself. What are you doing? The time you've spent wasting away, carrying this dead weight that doesn't even belong to you. It never did. Oh my gosh, the time you have wasted. God, I've been there, not judging you. God knows I've been there. I have been there. No blaming. We can kind of laugh at it. I'm going to unhook this. This is really like tendrily just connected all over to you guys. Mikro mola nikna ha mikna vanina thikna maka he mokro vina nikna thinkna maka sa he kavade mila throgana thik ha mila no mikna mila thikna this what kind of time borma he mokro vina thikna da ha mokro vina nikna ha mikna saka ha mikro vina mikro saka Mokrovinale, la mokrovinale, neknaha. Ah, mokrovinale, just taking that density. Mokrovinale, nikna. Ah, allowing the angels, guides to take it away. We don't need that. Ah, it was never yours. Stop thinking about it. Feeling a well of love and thankfulness coming up for the first time for some of you. So grateful for that experience, and honestly, so grateful it's over. Filling yourself with each breath with a little more light and a little more light, as if all the light around you can breathe in now. Now seeing this sort of energetic blob in front of you, some of you are seeing it just dissipate and dissipate and dissipate. Some of you, this is a little different frequency. If it's still there, I see you. I'm just going to go ahead and detach it. Mila knovinale neknaha. Ma knovinale neknaha. Hey, it's almost like it's stuck, like you know what you were learning. You're like, is this thing still here? I like thought I let it go. It's still here. It's like got stuck to you. So no worries. I'm just gonna clear it off of you. Mo nila niknaha, mokrovinalet nila, mokrovas nalet niknaha. Hey, mokrovinalet nila, niknaha, niknaha. Minalet nakrovinalet niknaha. Mila no rakna la bromila nikna. Just gently releasing, gently allowing it to move out of the field of awareness. Not being taken away, dissolving, taking a deep inhalation, almost breathing in that light all around you and feeling your energy body get lighter and lighter and lighter with each breath. And noticing that density around you is gone. Just noticing that sort of needle of light around you expanding in all directions, and until it becomes one with the light around you. It's just part of the light around you now. It taught you, it guided you, it shaped you. It was beautiful, but it's just the light now. There is no more density. You're done with that. Feeling the light all around you. Breathing in the light. And as you breathe it in, you feel your energy body expand. And as you exhale, any leftover density, you're just blowing out. There's not much left, but any density left in your cells, in your tissue, just allowing yourself to exhale that out as it dissolves immediately, inhaling all this beautiful light and exhaling one more time. Deep inhalation, big breath in, and forcefully pushing out any remaining density out of every cell, every particle of light that you are. Dissipating all around you. Beautiful, beautiful. And just breathing normally. Taking a moment of rest in this beautiful field of light. Feeling yourself get lighter and lighter. Feeling yourself come into more of who you are. It's so simple. You're light. It's so simple. And now I want to bring in, what do you want to step into this year? What do you want to step into for 2025? Are you stepping into your true identity, who you truly are? Unapologetically you? Are you stepping into that sort of truth? Are you stepping into a person of more compassion, generosity, forgiveness? Are you stepping into your power as a light being? What are you stepping into? What are you calling in? What are you ready for now that you've created so much space? What is that? Take a moment, take your time. I know for some of you, it's like 10 different things. Pick the big one. Again, not the story. Pick the big one. The big one meaning like, regardless of the story, maybe you're stepping into soul truth. Maybe you're stepping into alignment as the starseed you are. Maybe you're stepping into your power, your gifts. Maybe you're stepping into being a being of love. What is it that your soul immediately calls you to be? Not to do, not the personal identity, not who you're being as a human, the soul. Who are you being called to be? Compassionate, generous, loving, powerful, radiant. That's what matters when you leave this world. I can tell you from experience. When you take your last breath, the spiritual progress is all you're bringing with you. Yes, I love abundance. I love you guys making good money. You won't take it with you, though. It doesn't matter. That's why you have to be aligned with your soul in order to make money and feel good about it. It has to be in alignment, or it's just another thing that you didn't need. Yeah, it pays the bills, but after that, it's empty. So who are you being now? What are you calling in? Are you a leader? Are you ushering in the higher age of being for all beings here? What are you doing? It can be different for all of you. You know it. And for those of you who are feeling it and you almost can't call it in, I'm going to ask you to just say yes. Thank you. Yes. Maybe you can't even put words to it. It's too big. Maybe you can't call it in right now. Maybe it's almost too much, but just in your mind, in the heart, just say yes, even if it's a whisper. Okay, yes. Yes. That's all. In the silence of your soul, yes. You don't need the story. You don't need the details. Yes. It's a surrendering to the highest potential of your soul in this lifetime. Yes. What does that mean? I don't know. Is it good? Yeah, it's going to be good. Do we have the details? No, details don't matter. If you're not ready for the details, you're perfect. You don't have to be. Just say yes. Allowing that yes to radiate throughout all of your being, whether you know the details or not. Allowing that yes to radiate all around you into every particle of light that you are. Yes to your soul assignment. Yes to the highest potential of your soul. Breathing that yes in, breathing the frequency of that yes. Anchoring it in as you exhale, like you're anchoring in that yes into every cell in your body. Breathing it in. Exhaling it throughout your whole body. Yes. Filling your heart with love. Yes. Beautiful. Now I want you to take in another deep inhalation. And as you exhale, exhale forcefully, almost like you're sinking back down into your physical body. Again, sinking back down into your physical body. Noticing the light around you is becoming a little more dense, just a little more dense, and you're starting to feel the space you're in again. Whether you're in a room, you could be in a living room, bedroom, office, kitchen, wherever you're at. Outside, inside, you're just noticing your surroundings as the light starts to dissipate. And you're back in your space and the light is filled. Little particles of light fill the air. And you know what? We're just going to keep them there. Allowing that light to fill the space because it's always there. Some of you see it. Some of you know I always see the lights. Just leave them there. Little particles of light floating everywhere. Knowing that you can breathe in this light anytime you want. Taking in one final deep inhalation, breathing in the lights around you, just little particles. You can still see your surroundings now. Inhaling it into your body, exhaling, allowing yourself to come back into your body, come back into the room, Wiggling your fingers and toes if that helps. Maybe moving your body. Feeling lighter. Feeling more joy in your body and your heart. Feeling calmer. You are ready. You're here for big things and you're ready. You're ready to shine your light. You're ready to speak your truth. Even if it's just to yourself, you are ready. Beautiful. And when you're ready, go ahead and open up your eyes and come back into the room. How was that? I love some of the comments I'm getting here. Letting go of fear, light work or persecution. You guys let go of conditions, limiting belief, impatience. That's a big one. Shoulders just dropped 4 inches. I love that. I'm so glad for you. You're welcome. I love it. Oh, how are we all doing now? That was big. That was beautiful. You can let me know in the comments. I'm so glad there were so many of you here. It's good to be back. I've missed you. So again, no pressure. But tomorrow on the Soul Priority Collective call, that's going to be Wednesday, March 12th. The collective calls are the second Wednesday of each month. And the hack to get in for free is to join 24 hours before, and then you'll get the link and you'll be on the free call. So tomorrow we're dropping in money. I'm going to be bringing in through an Astral Therapy more money. So if you want to get in on that, the link is in the chat. I can put it in again and just join now. And the email that you get right away, we'll have the link for you guys to get in for free for tomorrow's call. I don't do that every month. You can always do it, but I don't always have the link available, so you could miss it. But I want you guys to be abundant. So if that calls to you and you want to join, again, come and go. I don't care. You have 24 hours. So we can be together tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So if that calls to you, please do that. I don't have PayPal or credit card. Oh, yeah, that's the only way I take payments. So unfortunately, that won't work. But yeah, some people have done like a gift card, but it does get like, I don't charge, the system doesn't charge, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's okay. We can be here for free. That was big. Wow. I'm so glad. I already feel big change. Thank you. And so many blessings to you, Mariko, and everyone on this call. Thank you, Carrie. It's good to see you. It's so good to see all of you. So I hope that you have an incredible rest of your day. I hope that I see some of you on tomorrow's call as we do an Astral Therapy well, I'm so glad you're going to join in. Again, even if you just join the 24-hour free trial, I really don't care. It's just my way to access those of you who want to be able to step into more abundance. It's how I can do it. Thank you. You cried. Hi, Divine. Thank you. Thank you. I feel exhausted now. I bet. Yeah. Take a nap if you need to. Yeah, it's a lot. So for those of you who feel called to do that, please do. Do it for free. I don't mind. Again, it's just like my rule of thumb is you got to sign up for it. I'm not going to go that deep for someone who's like, oh, I wasn't expecting that, because I've done that and they're not ready. So if it calls to you, join in for the 24 hours and we'll do this for free tomorrow. I love you guys. Thanks so much for being here. I hope to see more of you tomorrow on the paid collective call again, but it'll be free because you can cancel. I don't care. It's just the hack on every call. Actually, it's just tomorrow's the big one for the year. Tomorrow's the big money call. And I don't know anybody who's like, nah, I'm good. I don't need money. Some people actually, they don't need money, but a lot of us, especially for those of you on YouTube, you're like, sure. Open up abundance for me. I don't mind. So Fatima, good to see you. All right. I love you all. Thank you. Just lost my job. So this free offering helps a lot. Good. Well, JK, join if you can. If you have a credit card, join the collective today. Do it for free. Cancel. I think you can email that you can cancel or somehow, because people do. They come and go after 24 hours. Jump in for free and then cancel it, but be on the abundance call. Even if you're not on the live, I don't always get the replay. I get the replay up in 24 hours. But you can always watch last year's abundance call, 2024. That was a big one. So however that works for you is fine with me. All right. I love you all. Thank you for being here. I'll be back again. I'm going to try to do these more regularly this year. I hope this really cleared up a lot of the stuff from 2025. It just felt dense. So hopefully you guys can move forward now in the light, breathe in the light. I've anchored it into your surroundings. So now it's just there. I planted it for you guys. So enjoy it. I love you. And I will see you Hopefully next month, hopefully tomorrow, I'll see you on tomorrow's call. And if not, I'll do another announcement of when I'm going to come live again. I am hoping to do these again at least once a month, if not more when I can, but it feels really good to be back here with all of you. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you tomorrow in the Soul Party Collective. And if not, I will see you on YouTube the next time I come live. Mwah. Have a beautiful rest of your day or evening or night. I know some of you it's the middle of the night, so thank you for joining me.